Okay, you can see I've already kind of started on this wall right here. But up here, we get into this complex shape, which is the curve of the roof coming up like that. Well, how in the world can you get that cut out and make it look right? Because, see, it's got to follow this curve. And then it's got a little bump right here, too. Well, let's see if we can figure out something with this piece of foam board right here, which you could use cardboard, which would probably be better because it'd be cheaper, and a compass. This is just a standard, normal compass that like a kid would use in school. We're going to use this to scribe a line onto this foam board so we can make us a pattern. And we'll keep this pattern for whatever we have to cut, cabinets, walls, whatever, to match the ceiling. Let's see what we can do. Alright, first off, I'm going to want to approximate the angle, because you've got to actually get it cut down to where it'll kind of fit in there halfway. You know, this is not, you're not going for perfection or anything, but you just want to be able to get it close enough that you can actually scribe it with the compass. So, let me get on the other side of the table so I'm not blocking your view. So, okay. We'll go from here up like this. And once again, this is going to be nothing like it actually is probably, but you're just wanting a general shape. That way you can kind of get it up there. So, cut this out. It's got that little, the race for the wires. That will have to be cut out too. There's a test fit right there. About like that. You can see there's still gaps and all that. We were not going for perfection. We were just going for close enough so we can mark it. Okay. And see, this will not only be handy just for this instance, this will come in handy anytime we want to replicate this curve, which is going to be several times. I'm going to take my compass, find a number that will be at the point where it's closest here. Okay. It's got numbers on it here. We'll go by the centimeter side, 4 centimeters. Or 1.5 inches, looks like. Now, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to let it rub on the ceiling. And we'll check it to make sure every now and then it hasn't moved. I think it moved. And we just want to try to hold it as straight so that the distance from here to here stays the same. So as you're going around, you'll have to turn it like this, because if you get it like this, it's going to be off like this or like this. You have to keep it as straight as you can. Now they do make a scribe that you can get that is actually built for scribing from one surface to another. This is a kid's compass, like they use in school. This is not that specialized tool, but it will work. Okay. That should be pretty close to the shape that we want right there. Now, you'll want to cut this out, and then you'll just put it back up there and see how it actually looks. All right, let's see what we have here. It is not perfect, which I knew it wouldn't be perfect. But usually you'll have to do this a few times because it's going to be off a little bit. The smaller gap that you can get in the compass, the better. Like right now, we can probably do it with that small of a gap. Let's cut that out and see how that does. After the fine tuning, let's see. That is really not bad. It's not a bad fit. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly perfect, but that ain't too far off. That's pretty close. Okay, now all we gotta do, mark this on to a piece of paneling and cut it out. There it is. Is that going to work? I don't really know. But that is our shape that we need right there. Let me go cut that out and see how it fits in the slot. Okay, let's see how this turned out. If it's even going to be close. I would say that is close enough. Close enough for me anyway. I'm not a perfectionist. Yeah, that will work. Now, how did that all turn out? I would say not too bad. It matches up. I'm going to put some trim across here to cover that seam anyway. So yeah. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.